Ready? Hey guys, this is gonna be our first podcast. Actually, it's our first ever YouTube video together. Kind of we're like a sit down, talk with us.
Exactly.
Um, anyway, so the first topic of today, well, actually, let's introduce ourselves. Go ahead, babies.
Hey, I'm Rafa. Obviously, some of y'all
Yeah.
know.
My
My
name
channel.
is Emily. I am the fiance. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that's really all right.
Yeah.
I have my wine here, and he has his
My big
glass,
red.
big red,
If
of
you know,
course.
you know.
But anyways, so we have some questions here, and they're kind of random. They're not all relationship topics,
Mm.
but mainly they kind of are. So we're gonna go ahead and start, and I'm just gonna kind of say them randomly because I don't want them to bore you guys. But let's start with the juicy ones first, I guess.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Actually, let's start with the basic ones, okay?
Alright.
Right? Okay. So, how did we meet? Do you want to answer this one, or do you want to go like back?
We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
We'll go start
I'll
different point
answer
of
that
views.
one.
Alright,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So it's actually kind of crazy because we met on Facebook.
Sound face.
We met on Facebook. Pretty simple. That's how we met.
Let me give the
And
backstory to that.
yeah,
Though.
go ahead.
Okay, but the crazy thing was, didn't have Facebook for like 2 years. I had deleted it like 2 years ago, and I had made a new one. And then within that first like week or a couple of days of having it, that's when I messaged her. So it was like pretty crazy.
So yeah, I know
Now
it's
Facebook.
like yeah, when you know, you know. I mean,
Exactly.
it's like falls into place. But so, what is our age?
25.
I'm 24.
Over year.
And he's about to turn 26. Don't let him fool you. He's
Yeah,
turning 26 in like
25.
3 weeks. So,
You asked it.
who texted who first? That's kind of a simple question. I feel like he texted me first.
Yeah,
But
shoot.
yeah, it's actually really crazy because I don't know if you guys are from here, from Kyle, from Austin, the Kyle or Austin area. Um, I'm born and raised from Austin, and he's from Kyle, and I don't know anybody in Kyle. I mean, I went to middle school here, and one of my tias lives here, and some of my cousins, but that's about it. And so that's why I was like, "What the hell? Like, you're from Kyle?" And it was so random, like so weird, but it was a good thing. So if a lot of you guys don't know, we are engaged and our wedding is in December. So it's super exciting. Zoom into the ring. But it's super exciting. We're actually wedding planning right now. It's kind of
wedding season.
It's kind of relaxed. We have everything booked. We have everything finished, done with. It's just a matter of time. We get married in December, so it's about 6 months from now.
Yeah.
At the beginning of December, literally the first Saturday of December. So yeah, so just like 6 months away. But anyways, that answers the question of when the wedding is. It is December 7th on Saturday.
2024.
What was our first date?
First day, Barton Creek Mall.
The Barton Creek Mall.
Mall trip.
Well, if you're from Austin, like I said, you're very familiar with the Barton Creek Mall. Everybody goes there. Everybody and their moms go there. So yeah, and it's funny because the Barton Creek Mall didn't used to have a bar there, but it does have a bar upstairs next to the food court, right? Food court,
Yeah,
food area. And we sat there for what, like an hour, just talking.
Yeah.
Well, mainly me, because I can talk it up. Like I talk so much, and it's so cute because that's literally us. Like I talk a shitload, and then he's just sits there and kind of listens. And from the jump, he's always been like that. That's crazy. But okay, let's get a little juicy. So who's the most toxic?
Bruh. Easily you.
Yeah, it's me. But okay, and then the other one is who's the more jealous one?
Mix.
I feel like that's 50-50. I feel like I'm jealous. Well, not jealous of you bitches. I was kidding, but like, you know, I get jealous.
Everybody gets jealous.
Yeah, everybody gets jealous. I feel like it's
human
kind of natural, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. How to maintain a positive relationship?
Oh.
I feel like that's a really good one. I can go first, or you want to go first? Because I don't want you to just be like, oh yeah, because you would literally just agree with me, babe. So you go first.
I agree with you. Ladies first.
Okay. He's gonna copy everything I say, so just okay. How to maintain a positive relationship? This is my take, and I'm like kind of reflecting off of our relationship because we have a really good, healthy relationship, in my opinion. I feel like we do though. We're not like any other 24, 26-year-olds. I feel like, 25. But 26. I would say first and foremost is trust and open communication. I feel like open communication and trust is the biggest thing. But before any of that, I think you have to be really comfortable with your partner. You have to know your partner like the back of your hand. If not, I don't. I mean, you could still have a good relationship if you don't know them 100%. But you do. I mean, you eventually you shy. I mean, you like jump away from the shyness. Like I used to be super shy in front of him. Even like just eating in front of him, I used to be super shy, which is stupid. Like that's like middle school shit. But like every relationship has like you get your little butterflies, whatever. But right after that, I think that you do need to know your partner from head to toe. Like you just need to know your partner. You know, only you can know your partner is what I'm saying. And then what comes after that, I think, is trust and what else did I say?
Trust that.
Trust and open communication.
Oh, there you go.
Because we talk about everything, literally everything, everything. I feel like he's my best friend. I don't know if I'm your best friend. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but we tell each other everything. We talk about everything. Anything that bothers us, we don't hold grudges. Like the most we can hold a grudge is probably like 5 minutes max, and that's only because he lets me like hold my little grudge for a little bit, you know. But if other than that, it's like you gotta talk. That's all I'm gonna say. Is you gotta talk to people in a healthy relationship and be happy. Tell him what you like. Tell her what you like.
Exactly. I feel like before you say what I was gonna say and say that, I'm just piggybacking.
Okay, go.
Is of that, yes, positive, keep positive relationship. That and like wanting to be with your partner, you know, like always, like you gotta be like literally glue. Sorry, like if you really want to be like a real relationship.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this generation. Don't cancel me, but a lot of the generation likes to kind of this generation. I'm sorry. Likes to make it seem like it's normal to just be like, I need some me time. And like, yes, of course you need me time, but do me time in the room next door. Like you don't have to go like whatever. Let's not get into that.
Yeah, everyone got their own opinion.
Yeah, everybody has to each their own. You know what I mean? Like y'all do whatever y'all want, but for me, we like to do everything together. That's just how we like to do it. It's not that we're toxic. It's not that we're fucking whatever. It's just that's us. We're a family. Like at the end of the day, this is gonna be my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our kids and stuff. This is gonna be my family. I don't care about I don't have any friends. Let's just put it like that. Like if I'm being honest, I have coworkers that I work with and stuff, and they're cool. They're awesome or whatever. But like a friend to friend that comes over to my house and like I let them into my home, I don't have. You know.
Yeah.
So teach their own, like I said. But like you said, like you have to want to do things. You also got to step out of your comfort zone. Like there's some things that I didn't like. For instance, I don't like to watch basketball. Well, I didn't used to like basketball. Literally, you catch me now, like the Lakers. The Lakers didn't make it, but like he's watching a game because he watches games all the time, and I'm sitting here like screaming with him. You know, like
you get hyped, you get into it. You kind of know what's going on now.
And same with him. Like you didn't like to go shopping. You know, he loves to go shopping, or he takes me out to shop like every weekend. Sometimes in between the week. You know, like.
Gotta sacrifice.
Yeah, you gotta do whatever you want. I mean, you have to. You gotta do what you have to for your partner.
Exactly. Because it doesn't matter what you're doing, just as long as you're doing it together. Quote that. Put that on a shirt.
Sell it.
Sell that shit.
Okay. Tell me. You don't have to say a name, but just tell me how old you were when you had your first fight. Your first altercation. Physical fight. We don't condone violence, but for the cheese man.
For the cheese man? First real fight? Okay,
yeah. Not just slap boxing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, that doesn't count. Alright. For me, it was a sophomore year in the restroom. And I had beef with this one guy for like 2 years for I don't even know why. Like I didn't really have the real beef with him. My like friends didn't like him, so you know I didn't like him type shit. So yeah, so we had like beef for like 2 years, and then we finally pulled up to his classroom because my friend was in his class, and they had a sub, so he was like, "Hey, pull up and tell him to go to the restroom." It was those classrooms that are like it was a computer class, so you know how they're in the back of the hallways and shit. So we went there, pulled up on him. As soon as I pulled up, he went to take the attendance. You remember the attendance shit? Yeah. So, he's walking around for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting in there for like 10, 15 minutes, and he finally comes. He sits down. As soon as he sits down, I just pull up behind him, like, let's go to the restroom. And then he got up, and me and my homeboy went. My homeboy used to hold the door and record and shit. And yeah, beat the shit out of him for like a minute, and then he quit. He literally stopped the fight to say that he had to take a shit. And then,
I know, that's wild.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
And that is kind of weird.
Weird way to get out the fight.
Very weird and very like the fuck. Like you just said, like, I bro you in, like.
Yeah, that minute was crazy though. Like I was going off. Like everything I was hitting everything. I even tried to do a little jump kick, but like he low key caught my foot, and he like threw me down, and I got up. And then like he tapped me in the ear, and then that's it. And I got up, and I just like beat his ass. I was leg kicking him and shit too. Y'all know them leg kicks fucking hurt. I was just like
karate moves are crazy.
Yeah, I went fucking everything. I threw everything at him because I felt like he just got scared of everything that he saw. So yeah, he ended it with fake shit, and then he called it quits in the restroom.
Mine, honestly, genuinely, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I feel like I've had so many, like, that's another thing that we're going to get into, but my childhood is so completely different to his childhood, which is, I feel like that's what makes us us, you know what I mean? Like, that's what makes us, like, us, literally.
Right.
So, we'll get into that right after this, but I was so little. Like, I want to say, like, I started fighting, and, like, not like, oh my god, I started fighting. That's how I kind of grew up, like, I was probably, like, 10, 11, 12, like around there. I don't think I was 12 because 12 I was already living here with my tia and kind of like my tia. I'll get into that, but yeah, I was little. I was really little. A story that I really like to tell, that you've heard this story already, is that I remember I used to live with my mom and my stepdad and my two brothers. I now have a new younger brother. He's 2 years old, but he wasn't in the picture back then. But anyways, so we lived in an apartment complex, and it was very ghetto, to say the least. And a girl that I didn't talk to, and she was older than me, she comes up to me. I was just chilling in the backyard. And mind you, the apartments didn't really have a backyard. It was just like a block of cement, and that's like your backyard. You know, everybody, you look to your left, everybody has a block of cement, and to your right, everybody, it's just, that's how it is. I was sitting there, she comes up to me, she's like, hey, my cousin is here visiting me, and like she wants to fight you. Her cousin, mind you, is like another year older. This had to be like 4th or 5th grade, literally. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's fight, whatever. And like the way the apartment complex was set up, or where we lived in the back. So the way that we had to get out is go through the front, past like the front office, which the front office was almost like a mini like rec center. It was so weird. But we passed that, and then there's a daycare, and then next to the daycare there was like a little splash pad / creek that we went to go fight at, right? Literally while we were walking out, everybody, all my friends, and it's funny because I still have some of my old friends that I used to talk to, like here on my like platforms and stuff, like TikTok, Instagram and stuff. And she can confirm this fight. It's so funny because she was my best friend, like all growing up, my childhood. So anyways, we're walking out and everybody's just like following us, and I kept telling Ralph, I was like, there's 2 grown ass ladies like following us, being like, oh hell yeah, they're gonna fight. Whatever. We get to the creek and we just start fighting. Like I was so little, I don't even remember. In all of my fights I black out. Like I don't remember anything. But I do remember fighting, and then I remember like seeing my best friend's little brother take off, him and his friend, like they just start taking off, and I'm like, that's weird. And when they're I'm like, pretend fighting, and whenever they're leaving, I'm like, oh shit, like I hear sirens, like police sirens, and I'm like, whatever, like you hear fucking police sirens all the time around there, you know. I don't think nothing of it because I don't think anything. I'm little, like I don't think of it. Anyway, so yeah, I was like, okay, whatever. We keep fighting, and then literally the minute that it clicks to me, the police are like, they're literally pulling up, and then everybody starts to run. Right? Everybody starts running. They all take off, whatever. And then I'm just there, like okay, I'm not there like that, but I'm just like, I try to run. Everybody just tries to run, but then the cops were a little too late. By the time we notice that they're here for us, like they're getting off of their cars all fast and shit. And I like try to run. They're like, stop, or we're gonna tase you. So we all like kind of just stop. Everybody gets scared, you know. We're little, and they're like, so the daycare that's the daycare that I mentioned that was right next to the splash pad or whatever creek, they called it in because they were like, "There's people fighting outside. Like, you need to go." And it's, I mean, now that I think about it, like, damn,
That's
we were
good.
fighting on like daycare premises. That's kind of wild.
Uh,
But yeah, they're like, "Who are the two that were fighting?" And then they see me, and then they see that girl, and that girl's all fucked up and bleeding and like scratches on her face, right? And then me, I'm over here like normal. So they're like, "We're gonna take you. Go ahead, go home. Whatever. Give like." They get some information of her, and then she goes home, and they're like, "And you're coming with us." So they literally turned my little 10-year-old ass around, and they handcuffed me. Like being 10 years old, they handcuffed me. They put me in the police car. They take me to my mom. And I was just
That's
like, oh my god. Like I feel so bad because I was so little. My mom had to put up with some shit. But I'm so sorry, mom, if you're watching this. But whatever, that's fine.
All right, next on the list we got French fries. Top 3 French fries. So
Sorry,
okay,
strong as fuck.
top 3 want to kick it in. Okay. Yeah, top 3 French fries. I'll go first. My first pick, I'll go with McDonald's, of course. OG. First pick,
I love McDonald's fries too.
best fries.
I'm not copying him either.
Yeah, it's just great. At McDonald's, come on. I mean,
Fresh though, they have to be fresh.
yeah,
Even if they've literally been out for a minute, I don't like them.
Straight
They
out
have
the
to be.
fryer. They gotta
Yeah.
be straight out the fire. That's the best part.
Mhm.
Second, Popeyes. Like them Cajun fries are different. Popeyes number
He's
2.
copying me.
You copied me. Number 3, I gotta go with what did I say? Oh, Whataburger. Whataburger. You get it with buffalo sauce. You get it with spicy ketchup. Whataburger, especially when they're hot and ready.
No, I don't. I disagree with that. I do not like Whataburger fries. The only thing that saves them is literally the spicy ketchup. The only thing that saves them. Okay, so I think it's McDonald's, Popeyes, and then for me, the third one is Plucker's fries. Well, waffle fries.
Oh.
But then also Plucker's waffle fries, I only really like because I love their ranch. I can drink their ranch. Literally, that's how much I like the ranch there.
Okay,
And I think that's it. Oh, that's top 3. Go, baby.
that was my 3
That's
too.
it?
Yeah.
You don't have 4 or 5?
No.
Okay,
I got a 3. Top 3 ranches since you just said
Ranches?
ranches. Yeah, ranch.
Pluckers?
Number 1.
Pluckers is number 1. Wingstop is number 2. But also Wingstop is so weird because their Wingstop ranch only goes with Wingstop. Like, do you know if that makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, Pluckers ranch, I could have it with anything because it's so good. It's actually good. But like, Wingstop ranch is only
built
goes
for
with
the fucking
Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yeah, so maybe that's like my third, but my second would be Whataburger ranch.
Oh.
They charge you extra for that shit,
but
but it's huge and it tastes so good. It tastes like real, like genuine ranch. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Our next topic of the day, we are going to do dream trips, dream vacation trips.
Ooh.
Okay, so on this is a question though, like no budget, like nothing, like straight up go anywhere the fuck you want, like don't matter about the flight either.
Okay, let's do no budget and then with budget, like realistically,
okay,
almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, realistic and not unrealistic, but like the ones are like 15, 20-hour flights.
Can I say something though?
Flights.
Everything is realistic.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
If you really think about it, we could go to the Bahamas. All you gotta do is just save like a couple bands, but like that's not even too bad if you think about it. But okay, go.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was thinking about like flight time, like 20 hours.
Oh, flight time?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the flight. Like,
okay, I'll go first.
Okay, yeah, go first. Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 off the top of my head, and I've already mentioned these. I really want to go to Cancun. Cancun, honestly, we're probably gonna go next year. We're planning trips, a lot of trips after the wedding. The wedding is taking up all of our money right now.
Right.
So after wedding is like when we're gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? But Cancun is one of them. Second, I really want to go to Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
Really want to. I love places with clear blue water.
Yeah,
like that's my only dream. We used to really want to go to New York for the snow and to Colorado for the snow, but there's a lot of cons than pros with snow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like your own equipment, how much you're gonna pack. Like you have to think about all that stuff because all of that is extra charge. Obviously, like I don't know. It's just too much to fucking think about. I'm like too complicated. Like you have to take your
Exactly.
jet ski. You gotta take your not your jet ski, but you gotta take your what are they called? The little
Oh
snowboarding
yeah,
thingies, your paddles, and like
paddles,
all that crap. And I'm like,
helmets and
yeah, no, thank you.
jackets,
Yeah, jackets,
boots.
boots. Like I know. Already stressing about thinking about it.
It's a lot of
So
fucking
yeah, I
steps.
love tropical places. I really want to go to like Punta Cana. Like I really want to go to Mexico. Like anywhere in Mexico where it's really pretty.
Nice.
And like Puerto Rico and shit. Like I want to go there because it's clear blue waters, like I said. That and like the Bahamas, the Maldives, Maldives. I don't know how to fucking say it. But it's like super like bougie, like Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner. But that's like my dream.
Dream, that was dream shit. Okay. Okay, that's a good
Oh, and
one.
also Disney in Florida. But we're gonna go. We're gonna take my daughter there for her 7th birthday. Not
Yeah.
this year, but next year. So yeah.
Shout out Disney.
Mhm.
And my dream trips would be Cancun, so we go, relaxing, resort type. You know what I mean? You don't
Mhm.
really gotta go anywhere; everything's there. So I would like something like that, very relaxing. And then California, you can never go wrong with California. We've been to California a couple times already. You can never go wrong going to California.
And his family's in
Yeah,
California, and
so
I love
yeah,
him so much.
exactly. California is like a second home, so I would either go to Cancun or California.
That's another fun fact. His parents. Let's get into that now, baby. Can I
Yes.
change the subject?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into our childhood now. Like growing up, we'll make it quick. I know we are kind of dragging a little bit, but you wanna go first or me?
You
You
go
go first.
first. No, you go first.
Okay. Actually, my childhood was really rough. Put it into perspective, like my mom technically was a single mother. I did, like I mentioned earlier, I had a stepdad, but he wasn't all that great. He was very abusive towards us and towards my mom, so it was really rough growing up. He got deported, thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, who cares? Um, and yeah, after that, like my tia tried helping out my mom raising me for a little bit. I acted up there. Like I was just so bad. Like I had a really bad childhood, and like I honestly I do blame my like the way I was on the way I was raised, if that makes sense. Like that does make a big difference. Like what you teach your children or what they're around or what you surround
Mhm.
them with, it's like it has to be good. If not, like I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, I was basically from house to house for a very long time. A lot of my tia's houses. My dad, we are now in contact, but my dad, I didn't meet him until I was like 12, 13 years old. Like I didn't know my dad. My dad left my mom when I was only 6 months. Like I was a baby. So and then I met him, and then he was off and on. I only met him because my mom caught his ass for child support. Like found his ass. Um, and then yeah, like I went to go live with my dad, like a complete stranger, his wife, like her kids, their kids. Like it was so weird. But yeah, like I had a really rough childhood, honestly, and like that's why I don't want that for my daughter. You know what I mean? It's just yeah. But go ahead. So yeah, I had a rough childhood, but I'm good now. You see me now. I'm good. Okay, go babies.
Childhood.
What can I say something about that?
Yes.
And maybe that's why I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I am a preschool teacher, and maybe that's why I really like being with kids, and I really like teaching. Like that's kind of my. I've been in the child care industry for
Mhm.
like 3 years now. Honestly, yeah, 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 years. So yeah.
My childhood was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Um,
Compared to mine,
I
you had it like a
had
fucking king.
I had two brothers, three sisters. We're pretty separated though, so I grew up mostly with my brothers. So it was three boys. We just were playing sports, going to school, and chilling. It was basically my childhood for real.
Mhm.
That's all basically we did. Just play sports and then just go to school. Yeah.
See, and that's another thing. Like, whenever we first met and like we were like getting to know each other, he would tell me like, yeah, like We used to be in sports and karate and like soccer. He was like a soccer god.
I
When he
was
was
sorry.
little.
Y'all
Like,
see
oh
the
my god,
video.
no. Like, actually, like I've seen pictures of him and like his mom like keeps your like record of his wins and it's insane. Like I'm like, damn, like he was only like 6 years old, right? Like
yeah.
7, 8. Like you were little.
I was little. I'm cooking.
Yeah, but see, and that's like a super luxury in general. I feel
Exactly,
like.
and
I feel like in general.
and like I never really thought it really was until, but yeah, he realized
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it's a real luxury, especially back then. Especially like in our generation, like we're little.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us weren't in sports. I feel like that was really rare. So like shout out to your parents.
Oh,
Shout out.
mom
It's
and
like
dad. For real.
But
Hey,
yeah.
it paid off too.
Mhm.
Do it all.
Yeah.
All right, next question up on the Q&A is what do we do for fun, and what do we like to do for fun separately? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So together and separately. So
Answer?
yeah.
First? Okay.
Or I'll go first.
You go first,
Well,
yeah.
we love to go shopping. To look up stores, and we love to go eat. So that's first two.
Oh yeah. The only thing is super picky and I really want to try new things with him. Like, I don't know, like Thai food or pho. I've never even had pho in my life. I've only had like the microwave pho that I get from like Walmart and H-E-B. And ramen, like real ramen, not fucking Maruchan.
Same shit, bro. It's the exact
I
same
don't know.
shit.
I don't know. Oh yeah, you have
Okay.
had it, right? You've had it. But stuff like that are like buffets or Thai food. Did I say Thai food already? I don't know. But I want to try like Hawaiian food. Indian food, I love Indian food. But I don't know if you'll like that. But stuff like that.
Exactly.
But we do love to go out to eat and we do love shopping.
Yep. And I know I feel bad because I don't like to try different things. I just do not like to risk buying food and not liking it.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like you got to really put it in perspective, which is why I give them a little pass on that.
And everything I go is restaurants that don't miss. You know what I mean? Like every time we go, it's gonna be guaranteed. It's gonna smack. It's gonna hit every time.
Pluckers.
Pluckers.
Pluckers is our like number one spot. If you ask us,
right.
like,
let's do our three.
Okay, go.
Pluckers, Garcia's, and Chili's has became my third.
And now new and improved Logan's. And shout out to his parents. His parents got me on Logan's. I didn't used to like it, but it's only because I got fucking chicken tenders one time. I don't know why. I think I was being shy. Oh, it was the first time.
She was that one girl that ordered chicken tenders at Logan's. Bro.
Okay, shut up. It
at
was
a steakhouse.
It was only. Look, let me tell you how good of a wife I am. I'm just kidding. Okay, I think it was for your birthday or your mother's day or
my dad's birthday.
Somebody's birthday. But we went and I knew that his dad was like paying. Well, I didn't know that his dad was paying, but either way, I don't want to order like a steak because everybody was ordering steak and ribs.
Steak and ribs.
And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because I know that I'm not gonna pay for myself because he's not gonna let me pay for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were kind of fresh though.
Yeah, and we were also like not that fresh. You think so?
4 months. Man.
Oh, kind of. It was the first time that I've ever gone out to dinner with his family. Let's put it like that. And so I was like, I'm not gonna order something, and I also didn't want to get my hands dirty and like. That's another fun fact about me. I don't know how to eat with my hands. Even my suegra has told me, she's like you don't know how to eat with your hands, and I'm like, I don't, because I don't like to eat with my hands. I rather have a fork and knife, and that's it. But, anyways, yeah. So yeah, I was that bitch that got chicken tenders at Logan's. But we just went, and I'm not shy anymore. So I got the ribs, and oh my god, it's not even the food that I'm obsessed with; it's the rolls and the butter.
Oh, the Logan's rolls and butter is different, bro.
I even think that it beats this is crazy for some of y'all, but I think it beats the Texas Roadhouse. What is it? Rolls and butter.
So Logan's over Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Give me your opinion in the comments.
I'm gonna go Logan's too.
Let me tell you why. Texas Roadhouse is super sweet, their butter and their pan, and Logan's is like a sweet and savory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfection.
Hey, speaking of Logan's, you remember when Logan's used to have the fucking buckets of peanuts and used to throw shells on the floor and shit? Baby. Logan's, they used to do that too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've
Oh,
only
yeah?
I've only been to Logan's
Yeah,
because of his family.
exactly. Yeah, Logan's used to throw that shit on the floor.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, Texas Roadhouse too.
Oh, so it's
It
like
was
a
probably
steakhouse
just
thing.
unsanitary. Like if you really
Yeah,
think
I
about
mean,
that.
and imagine having to clean up all those fucking
Oh my
peanuts.
god, no. The
And like
closing,
you clean them all up, and they same shit happens like 20 minutes
the
later.
closing shift, they
Like,
probably fucking
yeah,
hated their
yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah. But that's what we like to do for fun. Now, say what you like to do, and then what I like to
Okay. What I like to do for fun is stay home, play some video games, or watch a game. Any sports, either football, basketball, fight, boxing, UFC.
do. Hmm.
Just be at home chilling, basically. My thing. Either gaming or watching the game.
I think so. I think so. I think so too. No, I'm not for me, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
For me, fun things. I really like to go shopping. Like when I say I really like to go shopping, it's like that's almost my personality is me going shopping, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I used to be so heavy on makeup. Like if you know me, I used to do makeup on the side, like quinceañeras and mostly quinceañeras. And I used to be so obsessed with doing makeup, but I just haven't gotten my groove into that. Also, I'm
Yeah.
a busy mom. I'm a mom. I work full time. Like that's another thing we're gonna get into, but like you know what I mean. Like I have a life. I can't be doing my makeup in the vanity for fucking 2 hours straight anymore. You know. But I do want to get back into that, which brings me to my next topic. Is
Yeah.
our ultimate career goals? You can answer that first, baby.
Where it goes, okay. This podcast, social media, feel like making it more of a career, trying to get some money out of it, trying to get, make a brand out of it, make a like something. So that's what we started now with the podcast, with all the different videos, all the social medias, and then so that's like on the social media side, and on like the work spot, maybe start a couple of businesses, construction businesses, grow the business, electrical business that we're in right now.
We are gonna start a small business here soon.
Yeah,
Stay tuned
exactly.
for that.
Business.
It's really exciting. It's also like one of our really like. It's gonna be like a crazy accomplishment, honestly. Like, cause it's so easy.
Facts.
Like
You're gonna see.
you'll see.
We got a
and
lot
it's
of
for men
shit now.
and women.
Facts.
That's
We're
the cool
doing it
thing.
both.
And it's for both genders.
So yeah, just saying, like making side hustles basically a career. Just a bunch of different stuff, doing a bunch of different shit, making a lot of money off a bunch of little shit.
Because if you can do it, why aren't we doing it? You know what I mean? Like if you could still have your full-time job, but you can do so much shit
Yeah, so
on
much
the side
shit.
and make
You
so
don't even
much
gotta
money.
be the best at it. You can just be a little bit good at it, and that's good enough to get some money.
Like honestly, guys, this right now is so out of our comfort zone, but we're doing it.
Yeah,
You
we're
see us
doing it. Yeah, and it's going to get some good views.
Yeah,
Fuck it. That's what it's all about. Just doing literally. It. Okay. You ain't gotta be the best. You just gotta do it.
Not my turn. Shut up. Just kidding. Okay. So my ultimate career goal right now, like I said previously, I love working with children. I love, 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 love. Like you can ask him. Like I'm looking for crafts. We're gonna go to the library tomorrow to get some books for my kids. Like I love what goes into the like little details about working with kids, and I love it. And I want to be here for a very long time. Like I want to have my next kid and still be there and take him to work with me, take him to daycare with me. You know, like I still want to be there for a long time, but ultimately in like years from now, I want to be a retired mother. I want to be a stay-at-home mom, which we've talked about that. But I don't want to be a stay-at-home mom until my next kid is in elementary school. So it's still a while from now. Like a while
years
from
to
now.
stack the bread right now.
So
crazy.
And until then, even then, like I'm saying, my ultimate career goal is to be a makeup artist. I want to go back to that. I want to like make my collection huge, get like the best makeup out there, and like I said, like have a big collection and then start doing makeup again. Yeah. That's my ultimate goal because you can make a lot of money doing makeup. Like a lot of money.
And you could also make content make content. So
and content like
TikTok. Be on the lookout. TikTok. Follow her. Right there.
My @ will be right
Yeah,
here.
right
Follow me.
there.
I literally right now I'm just posting a whole bunch of bullshit, but if you find that entertaining, follow me.
Alright.
But yeah, okay. Let me get into our very last topic of the day, and I hope you guys have been enjoying this video so far. We kind of did this like, and like we kind of just thought about these questions in one day. So if you have any more
Yeah.
questions for us to answer, if you have, did I say that right?
Yeah, question.
Like comment them, and we'll answer them in the next video. Literally, if you like this video.
Comment. You can DM us. We'll answer it.
Okay, so this is another tricky question, and I know how to answer this. I feel like, and I want to know if you know how to answer this. What do you feel, or what do you think? What is your take on 50-50 relationships?
Oh, go first.
Okay, I'll go first. We're not a 50-50 relationship. I feel like in a relationship, in a marriage, first and foremost, it's never
Exactly.
gonna be 50-50. Like, never. I don't know. I just feel like it's never gonna. The man automatically has to do more.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I don't know. Like everybody's different. I'm not saying that women don't work hard or whatever. I'm just saying like a man has to be almost like a provider in a way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a provider. Um, like I don't know. I just 50-50 relationship. I'm gonna say we're not a 50-50 relationship. Let me just put it like that. He obviously is the more of the breadwinner. I still have my own like money. I still make a good amount of money, but I obviously he makes way more. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it is. And then he's gonna be our relationship is 50-50. I don't even know what to say. Like
50-50s are like hard to
it's really complicated, guys, because I do my share of like cooking and cleaning, but so does he. It's not like I'm just like
I don't even think it's like 50-50. I think it's like 100 and 100
or
in a way.
60 fucking 40. You know what I mean? Like it's never gonna be 50-50. And you guys can agree to like let's do 50-50, let's split bills evenly, let's do this and that evenly. Like it's never gonna be just that in a way. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe bills, maybe financially it could be 50-50 because that's more of like something realistically if you really calculate it down to the T,
because that could be calculated.
But like almost like emotionally it's never gonna be that, if that makes sense, because it's not.
Yeah, can't be.
But go for it, guys. If you want to do 50-50 everything, go ahead.
50-50 just sounds like it doesn't sound like a relationship, it sounds like a partnership.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
Like,
and we talk
you're
about
trying
that.
to like invest in a way, or like a partner. Like I don't know, it's weird.
I also think that's really weird, guys.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
And that's a different topic.
I feel like for me, you really can't go 50-50 because how you gonna just give half of what you got? You know what I mean? I feel like if y'all gotta work as one. It's not 50-50. There's not two parts no more. You gotta put the two parts together and seal them up, and it's just 100. Not 50-50. It's 100. You know what I mean?
Put it like this.
It could be 80-20. It's just a mix. It's all in one. You know what I mean? You gotta make it all in one.
Yeah, literally. Like I was gonna say, me and him, we join our money. Like his money is my money, and my money is his money.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? If I want to take his credit card and go spend whatever the hell I want, I will. You know? And like, you know what I mean? That's how much of a partnership we are. No, not partnership. More of like we're a one. We're a one where like things like that don't affect us in a way. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I know a lot of relationships right now, like they keep their own, and like who cares? Do whatever the hell you want. But like I'm just saying, like
because like you said, like 50-50 bills. Like some people will pay. I literally pay half and half the bills.
So say like your rent is 1,000. Like like say every month I give him $500, and like here that's all you get, and then I have to keep my money and like so like I just don't think, at least in a marriage, and this is my honest opinion, I don't think that's really the way to go. Just because like what if like those $500 were all I had to my name, and now I'm stuck with just fucking $10 over here, and he has like a whole paycheck over here, you know? And like, how is that any way to live? You know what I mean?
Exactly, like, yeah. 'Cause you're one. You basically same your responsibilities. You are my responsibility. I'm yours in a way. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And together is really the way to win.
Exactly.
You know
He
what I
takes
mean?
care of me, and I take care of him, but in complete different ways
Yeah.
that fulfill both of us
Exactly.
in our
We're
relationship
exactly
as a one.
as a one, not as a 50-50.
That's
As a one.
perfect. Yeah, exactly. So that's how we
Huh.
do it. But baby,
I know. That was like the
Good
second
job.
time already.
Okay, but I think that's it. Honestly, guys, I feel like that was a pretty good video.
I know. That was a pretty
That was a
good
lot of questions.
episode 1. Yes. We like she said, we kind of raw dogged it. We got
Okay.
the lights and shit, and we just wanted to fucking do it. So
Yeah,
that's
honestly.
how episode 1 went. We'll write down more questions if y'all got some. Comment, DM it on my Instagram. We'll be looking out for the questions.
So we are gonna leave our socials linked down below if you guys want to follow me or if you guys want to follow him. So feel free to follow us, DM us, like questions, whatever you want, or video ideas.
Video ideas, yes, because we're not just podcasts, or we're not just gonna stick to just doing podcasts. Like we're gonna do everything. Like we're doing podcasts, we're doing videos, doing all kinds of videos, different type of shit. A lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
This summer, so don't
This
miss
summer,
out.
and then also, guys, stay tuned because we're gonna have a lot. At least on my channel, the girls, whatever y'all want to, for the girls that want to fucking watch me. We're gonna be doing a lot of like wedding stuff and makeup stuff, and if you want to be metiches, follow my YouTube because I do have my own personal YouTube.
Facts. Go subscribe to her. Link in bio.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Later.